Hello for the soul community. Jen here with a quick somatic massage, kind of stretchy class for the top of the shoulders and neck. Now, the very cool thing is when you attend to the shoulders and the neck, very often the shoulders and the jaw find a new layer of relaxation. So, do this anytime you feel a little grippy and you want to revive and refresh the tissues in this area. As always, take care of you, personalizing and adjusting as needed. You know your body best. So, for today, a block and a blanket would be ideal. Now, from here, go ahead and find your way to a seated position. I'm going to go ahead and take a block under my tush and then pat it with a blanket so I'm a little higher than normal. Now, the reason being is I'd like my arm to be able to kind of relax down by my side. So, as you settle into whatever position you are going to arrive into, and that can even actually be in a seated position, a seated chair position as well, find some just kind of settling in. Maybe some loops with the shoulders, some movements with the neck. I invite you to imagine the breath of God filling your lungs. And as you exhale, feeling into your body's natural way of releasing anything that needs to be set aside for you to be as present as possible in this moment. Welcoming the exhale to release with it any distractions, to-do lists, anything just looping in your mind. Experiencing yourself being filled on the inhale and consenting to a letting go on the exhale. And as you know, the shoulders, the jaw, the neck, this is a really common place that we hold a lot of tension. And one of my favorite authors, K.J. Ramsey, has this to say: stress releases its grip on our bodies when we notice the presence of goodness. Capital G, goodness. Notice the presence of God. So become as aware as possible of God's presence here, now, in this space within you, co-living alongside you in this very moment. Okay, so let's begin. Pause for a moment and take in your shoulders. Feel free to soften the gaze and start to notice how your shoulders are oriented in space. How are they sitting? Maybe kind of comparing one side versus the other. Does one side feel like it's sitting a little further away from the ear? Does one side feel a little grippier than the other? Just take in that information. And we're not comparing in a way that we're saying something is right or wrong. We're simply checking in with the body. So as we do these movements, we can observe change. Now take the side that may feel a little bit more grippy, more tense, and you start with that side. I'm going to go ahead and start with my right. Now from here, just allow that arm to just dangle off to the side. Now we're going to take the shoulder and bring it up towards the ear, and that same ear is going to come towards the shoulder. So you're giving a little energy to those tissues there. Inhale and connect, and then exhale, release, and let go. Open up that space. Let's do that a couple times. So inhale here, connect, find a little kind of activity in those tissues. Exhale, let it go. Now, one more. And let it go, nice and smooth. Coming back through center, take that opposite hand and start to massage the top of that space. So just feeling around, loving on that shoulder. Maybe think if your shoulder could speak, what might it say to you? Good. Okay. Now, feel around for a place that's a little bit more meaningful, maybe a little grippy, a little bit tender, and press into that space. Now, same thing, that ear is going to come down towards that space. Inhale, exhale, lengthen the ear away. You can move that shoulder a little bit, maybe move the head in a little bit different direction each go around. Inhale here, exhale. Keep that press, and you can always find a different place to press, right? Just exploring, be curious. And in your mind's eye, maybe even kind of visualizing nourishment in these tissues, a releasing, a letting go. All right. Okay. One more move on this side. So we're going to twist to that same side. So go ahead and find that long spine. If your hand is not reaching the floor behind you, feel free to use a block behind you, or you can just take that hand to your lower back. Find a twist here. Relax those shoulders. Now, keep the twist, but the head's coming back a little bit. Then you're opening up that space. Feel free to move the neck in different positions. So often when we stretch, we do it in one way. So I invite you to find some different angles, some different movements. Feel free to kind of recheck with that twist. I lost the twist a little bit there. Find that twist and then move the head. You're going to feel a little difference there if you keep that twist going. It's easy to lose. If you find a spot that you want to pause and breathe, feel free. And unwind. Come back to center, move those shoulders a little bit, and soften the gaze, close the eyes, and notice the difference between the shoulders. That shoulder that I worked feels much lower, more relaxed, softer, less kind of engaged than the other. And when you're ready, we're going to the other side. So allow the other side to just relax and dangle there. Inhale, bring that shoulder towards the ear. Now let it go. Soft and relax. As smooth as possible. And this is a somatic move with this space in the body, speaking more to the nervous system than trying to get a really big stretch. Good. We're going to do just two more. See if these can be as smooth as possible here. Inhale. Get some connection with those tissues. Exhale. Yeah, I felt a nice kind of extra release there on that one. And let it go. Good. Take that opposite hand, massage, get some circulation, warmth there. Sending some kind of loving juju to that space of your body as well. Thank you, shoulder, for everything that you do. So grateful. Now, Land on that spot that feels real meaningful. So that's usually the kind of the ridge there. So this side didn't take me very long. Now, inhale, ear goes towards that space. Exhale, send it away. Keep the press. Let's do that a few times, your way, your pace. Feel free to adjust or just refine or explore different angles. It's all good. Let's take 2 or 3 more. Yeah, wherever you are, feeling into that length and nourishment, that loving touch, right? Our body loves touch, even if it's from ourselves. And release. Twist. So twist to that same side. Here we go. Nice long spine. Inhale. And then from here, you guys take the head back, keep the twist, and your head's going a little bit more towards the front of your space. Open up that same ear to shoulder area. And then you might stay, right? I like to move. You might stay and just breathe, right? You might have found a meaningful spot already. Readjust the twist. You're taking that shoulder behind you a little bit further with that twist so that you're opening up those tissues in a different way. All right. Release, come back to center, loop, pause for just a moment, take in all of that amazing work that you've done. Check in with the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. Thank you so much for joining me. Do this anytime you need, before or after a different workout, just any time that you need that little release and letting go of stress in this area of your body. See you next time.